Okay, so you got your brand new GoHighLevel account. Now what? Now there's multiple things that you got to do to make sure that your agency level is is actually done right. Now, if you've created an account, of course, there's an agency view and there's a sub account view. Now, if you go up here and you click this, see as agency view, it will give you everything that all the sub accounts will see. So in terms of the logo up here, how the sidebars look, okay? So if you notice a difference here, if you go into the side panel here, all these look different than when I go into an actual sub account. Okay, that's for the reason that the sub account has everything basically for just that sub account. Now, what the agency view does is it gives full control under all the sub accounts in your business. Okay, so if we go back to, of course, you as a business or you as an agency owner, based on where you want to start off, I would suggest you start off from the agency view first. And that's where you can kind of, put the logos up here, make sure all your customizations are based on your business, and you can white label it the way that you like. Okay. So if you go into here, I don't usually touch any of these. I just directly go into the settings. I go into my profile. Now this is where you can edit, your personal information. You as a user, right? I'll just put this here as a sample. Okay. You can go into company, and this is where you can set up your company or agency title. Okay. This is not for the sub account. This is only for the agency. So for example, I want to put it into, agency. Okay. So this is my agency. This is my company email, my demo phone number. Okay. I can put a demo website, for example, like, I don't know. Okay, this is just demo stuff, right? You can put your, whatever category you're in, your business niche. All this doesn't really matter. I never really updated it myself since, it doesn't really doesn't do anything. What really matters is the features within the sub accounts themselves. So if you go, for example, up here, let's start with the white label. So if you want to white label your agency, so all the other sub accounts, when they do log in, they see your logo or your white labeled software. Okay, so this is where you would upload an image. So for example, let's upload something here quickly, just to kind of show you how these things work. So like, I don't know. Let's put this one for example, just as a simple example. Now, of course, if it's bigger than 350 pixels by 180, it will not upload. And you got to make sure that it's under 2.5 megabytes. Okay. And always, 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 whenever you're done something on GoHighLevel, make sure you save. If there's a save button, if there isn't, then it's just done. Now, if you notice though, we've updated here and it's updated up here. Okay. Now, if you want to, for example, remove a background logo or a background to an image that you have. So for example, let's give you guys a sample here. Let's go into images. Let's go into downloads. I got a lot of download images here. Let's go for, I don't know if I have a logo. But say, for example, you want to use, I don't know. These are all, of course, all of these have an image removed. But let's use this, for example. Okay, let's hope it's under 2.5. Okay, now you can see it's like it's ugly, right? It doesn't really match the back. What you can do is go on to remove BG. And what you can do is upload the image here. And so say, for example, let's use that same image that we just did. Give me a moment here. Let's find that image. So you know what I mean? Like if you have a logo, sometimes you don't have it where it's a transparent background and you want it to be. So this is a great site that I usually use all the time, like this, for example, right here. And you can see how it kind of removes the background, right? See that? Now what you can do is you can download it here on the free version, right? And say we download it here, for example. I just want to show you what you guys can do because I see most of the guys put a logo here and it just looks ugly. Okay, so let's replace that. And here we go. Now if you look, it looks way better. Like there's no background there, the image is clean, right? So anyway, that's just the general thing I wanted to point out because I see a lot of people putting their logo up here and it just doesn't look that good. All right, so anyway, white label domains, we will cover this in another. If you have any policies or terms and conditions, we will also go through this in later series. Custom JS, custom JS, if you're into that thing, custom CSS. This is where you can pretty much like, customize anything in your GoHighLevel. Now you can go light theme here, or you can go dark theme. I like the dark theme. Okay, and I just save the changes. Okay, now this is pretty much, now if you go into the advanced settings here, this is where you enable security. Always make sure it's enabled. It's definitely recommended. Timeout session, don't ever set this to anything because clients will hate this. If they get signed out, if they're not using it. Optimize, all these I just kind of leave off. Okay, and then sign-ons, I don't really touch anything here. I've never really touched anything here, so you don't need to worry about all this. Okay, so that's pretty much it for setting up your agency as a white label. Okay, this is a good start where you should start off. And company address, if you want to put this here, you want to put all these things here. Features, I don't like, you can pretty much configure all these the way you want it to. Template library for clients, you can also add this if you want any templates that you've created or whatever GoHighLevel has, you can share that with your clients. But again, it's based on the services that you provide, right? And that is pretty much it when it comes to this. Now let's go back to my profile. We don't need that anymore. Nothing much to do here. Okay, just make sure your platform language. Now there is some languages here that are not available. I know Arabic is definitely not available here, and I've actually suggested that GoHighLevel actually switch it into Arabic, but they haven't done yet. But pretty much all the other languages are here if you want to change your whole platform's language. And that's pretty much it, guys, for the agency level when it comes to white labeling and setting up your agency the proper way right from the get-go.